I saw someone do this on TV before. Yeah, all right, cool. So I just came back home from the Asian grocery store, and I ended up buying 3 Asian meat snacks. Now, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to find the exact brand at your local Asian grocery store, but just know that it exists, because I think that there is a fair amount of the population that doesn't eat meat, and so they definitely like, you know, playing around with like bean curd and dried bean curd and different like soybean products. So these were located right by the register, or like right in front of the register, but usually like they'll have a section for either like snacks or kind of like jerky products. Let me run through what they are. So this is this says vegetarian meat, and it is on the back it is a dried tofu product with this one actually has less kind of crazy ingredients than these other ones have. I will say that these are snack foods and they're definitely not health foods, so if you are curious though, definitely give it a try. So soybeans, sugar, black peppers, soy sauce, all of these I know have MSG in it, so I mean hopefully it's not too spicy, but and then there are these. So these are like meat skewers, and they happen to be on the skewer stick as well, and you can definitely see like it is somewhat oily. There's definitely like the chili oil that has seeped in throughout, so that will be interesting. I will probably need to use gloves for that. Yeah, definitely MSG in this one. Ribonucleotides. So I've seen this ingredient before in one of the Chinese ramen noodle packets. I haven't gotten to looking it up yet. I feel like if I'm going to look it up, I'm going to be freaked out. So if anybody knows what that is, then probably a flavor additive or something. But this one has soybean is the main ingredient. It's the first one. There are chilies and Sichuan pepper. So no doubt this is going to be a spicy one. So don't worry, I have my water here with me, so we will all be okay. Okay, so before I do that, let me just... Okay, and then the last one is, I think, from the same... No, these two are the same brands, and this one is from Exciting Family. So this is, let's see. So here they actually tell you that it's like a vegan product. In a lot of places they'll actually list like there's a lot of vegetarian products, but sometimes it's like lacto-vegetarian, sometimes it'll allow for eggs. So you can kind of read that on the label. This one is supposed to mimic steak. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, but it starts off with soy protein. There's some wheat flour, sesame seeds, spices, anise, cinnamon, fennel. So there's a lot of actually really good ingredients in here. It does end with some more MSG, but hey, maybe it's gonna taste really good. So okay, let's start off. So yeah, let's just start off with this steak. And it's actually pretty cool because they're individually packaged, and that's nice because like obviously it's gonna be snacks, so if you take it on the road with you, you can just like grab a couple to go and then put it in your backpack. But it's also nice because if it was just one bag, I have a tendency to just eat the whole thing, but if it's individually, you know, packaged like these, I might take it easy. So, all right. So it's like a metal tin foil wrapper. Oh. It smells really, really good. Like you can definitely smell like the star anise, and was there cumin in this at all? Like a lot of like the sweet Xi'an, like kind of like lamby spices. This smells super, super good. All right, so I think it may look, hold on. Focus. So I think it may look a wee bit not so pretty when it comes out of the bag, but it definitely, I mean, you can see it, it's like layers and layers of soy pressed together. It smells so, so good and like so meaty at the same time. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. This is really, really good, and it tastes like the texture, it's actually meaty. Like I think because they press the tofu layers together, it almost tastes like kind of like the little fibers of meat as well. Sorry if this is grossing you guys out. And it's salty, but it's not too salty. Like, it's just the right amount. I think that there's like a light layer of oil around it, so this thing is definitely not dry at all. The flavor is spot on. I would definitely say, like, if you were ever cooking or you needed to cook like a vegan meat dish, this is a really good substitute for like maybe beef. Like, maybe you just washed off some of the seasonings or something, but texture-wise, it is really, really meat-like. That was super, super good. Okay, so next one, let's try the dried tofu, and it kind of just, it looks more like jerky, or if you guys have ever had like the dried squid or the dried octopus before, it looks kind of like that. It's good. This one's in a resealable package as well, and look, they're like all individually packaged. It's like the same kind of coating. I think it's like kind of like aluminum-y type deal going here. Okay. Oh, cool. Smell this one. It's a lot more spicy. Like, I can tell that this one's going to be a lot more spicy. Texture is definitely different. Like, there are still layers here, but already like a small piece broke off, so I don't think it's as tightly packed as the first one. It's like a lot spicier. Okay. The texture of this is different in that, like I said before, it's not as tightly packed, so when you bite into it, like little pieces kind of crumble off. But that being said, each of these like individual chunks kind of tastes like, I guess like bits and pieces of pork. Like, all of these are doing a really good job at mimicking the texture of meat, like really, really, really well. I'll say that for me, the first one, maybe because I don't like spices, but the first one had more kind of like flavors that I liked. It was like a little bit sweeter. This one, I mean, it's still really good. Like, it has kind of like that salty, kind of savory, meaty backdrop. The meat is, I mean, it's not soft. It's a little bit more of a cross between probably like jerky and meat. So it's a little bit softer with a little bit more moisture than I would say jerky is, definitely. So this is really good. I'm super, super, super impressed, and I would definitely bring this along as like a snack. And I could actually see it being pretty filling as well because it is so savory. Again, this would be a good addition if you had a dish that you needed to add meat to, maybe like a spicy dish. This is gonna be a good, like a really good substitute for it. So the last one, I know I'm gonna get my hands dirty here, so I brought some plastic gloves. Oh, I hate, it's always so hard to like open these. I hate doing this. Licking my fingers. And then I saw someone do this on TV before. Yeah, all right, cool. And that's how you can like get it to open without, I love it. Okay, so open. Okay, ready? Okay. Oh. So fun. Okay. Hope I didn't get lipstick all over my face. All right, let's start. So now with this one, okay, that's actually why I brought a plate, because I knew that it would get a little bit messy. All right. Let the oil dribble down a bit. How cute is this? Follow the meat. It's super cute. There's definitely a layer of that chili oil. It smells really spicy, but then again, the second one smelled kind of really spicy as well. I think it's probably just me. It's not super spicy. Like, those that watch my channel know that I cannot handle spices at all, so it's definitely just me. Like, if I can eat it and not die, I'm pretty sure most people can handle it. All right, so it smells a little bit spicy. I feel like there's like another herb in here that's different. Like, all of these three have smelled just a little bit different. Oh, it could be the Sichuan peppercorns, because there's like something that's spicy but like a little bit like fruity and kind of like toasted in the background. I hope this is not gonna be too hot. Okay. Oh, weird. Okay, so, it's so hot. Hold on. It's actually not that hot. It's just I'm really bad with spices, and this one definitely travels down. It definitely travels down your throat. Okay, so this one is really interesting, and I was like, wow, because it has a similar texture to the first one in that the flakes don't flake off, and it does have that like nice meaty, it's like a dense meaty texture, like nice firm well done meat is kind of that texture. What's different about this one though is strangely like it has that flavor of meat. They were able to put something in there where and I don't mean to gross you guys out, but like, you know, that kind of it's not bloody, it's not like slightly gamey, like ever so slightly gamey flavor into this, and mixed with the texture. I mean, like, this is really, I actually have to say, like, all of these companies did a really good job. Like, when I'm trying out vegan meats now at just, you know, like the normal grocery stores, I'm always like impressed that they're able to do, you know, like chicken nuggets really well, but then again, that's like really just ground up meat or like ground up beef crumbles. But every once in a while, there are like products that actually taste like meat or like have the texture of meat. But these guys, like, I wasn't really, I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting them all to taste a little bit drier, kind of like jerky, but all of these tasted like meat. Like, it had the moisture level of meat, like firm, again, firm, well done meat. And then this one just has that like slightly gamey meat flavor, which is weird, but for someone who maybe has recently turned vegan or vegetarian and is missing meat, this is gonna be a good brand for you. I'm probably gonna vlog about this. I don't want to get the oil all over. I'm probably gonna vlog about this, so I'll definitely make sure to note down what brand it is for you guys too, in case if you wanted to try it. In terms of my favorites, let's see. Ooh, gotta remember not to touch my eye here. Okay, so now in terms of my favorites, I'm gonna have to give it to the first one. Now, I'm not somebody that likes spices, but I think that this has like the best overall texture, feel, and the flavor as well. Like, it wasn't too spicy, but like it was balanced with like the fennel and the cinnamon and the anise, so it was like a little bit sweeter. I found the meat here kind of like bigger, so it kind of felt a lot like meat, like a big chunk of meat. So I really like that. But again, like, I think all of these guys did such a good job of mimicking, really, like, the texture is almost A+. And then in terms of the flavor, I mean, it's highly seasoned as well, so it's whatever it is flavored with. But like, this guy, weirdly, also really tastes like meat as well. So I'm super impressed, and definitely, like, you can add this to like any meal, and I think that it would be a really good substitute. And I really think that maybe some people won't even notice, so it would be kind of good to try that. Okay, so anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of these vegan meat snacks. If you guys want me to review anything else, you happen to see anything at the grocery stores, Asian or otherwise, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!